prostate is. So you don't have to go inside the booty hole. You can actually just push on the seam, and that stimulates the prostate gland as well. And that, they apparently really like that. But yeah, so that's why for male and male, anal sex is still very pleasurable because of the fact that it hits the prostate, and there's a lot of nerve endings in your booty as well. So the girls, the G-spot, prostate, they're the equivalent to each other, but apparently that's why if you ever see, like, I mean, Target has them now, sex toys. If you go to Target, seriously, if you go to Target and go where the tampons and pads are, they just look like a little box, but if you open up, there's like a Velcro front to the box, you open it up, and then bam, sex toy. And you'll see them. CVS, yes, CVS has them too, a lot of them.
This is disgusting, inappropriate, and infuriating all at the same time. Imagine being a full-grown adult who calls himself an educator, making vulgar attempts at normalizing homosexual activity. Now, I know that there are no shortage of people that try and say that there's nothing wrong with this, and I'm providing a link to just one of dozens of websites to warn against the dangers of exactly what this teacher is attempting to normalize. Now, besides the moral implications of homosexuality being detestable to God, the fact that a full-grown woman is sitting there talking to other people's children about this subject as if she's hanging out in her apartment with a bunch of friends is just as detestable. The silver lining in this entire situation is that one student was brave enough to pull out their phone and record this disgusting and quite frankly criminal conversation that this individual is forcing onto these kids. Shame on anyone who agrees with this. The fact that the left loves to try to sit there and project their nonsense onto conservatives and say that we are the ones obsessed with sexualizing children just goes to show you that they know that what they're doing is wrong, they just don't care. They're too busy serving their master to try and hide it. If your child approaches you and shows you a video like this from their school, you have a duty and an obligation to expose this perverted behavior at all costs. Call the news, call your lawyer, call whomever you feel will get the message out there. But do not just sit there and throw your arms up in the air and say, well, this is just the way the world is going. No. If Target and Bud Light have shown us anything, it's who the true majority is in this country. And it ain't the libs, folks. At the end of the day, anyone saying they're a man or woman of God cannot just sit there and take things like this laying down. Luke chapter 9 verse 26 says, "For whoever is ashamed of me and my words, of him will the Son of Man be ashamed when he comes in his glory and the glory of the Father and of the holy angels." Rest assured, that includes defending his word against the type of iniquity that is captured in that video and so many others like it. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Unfortunately, YouTube has me shadow banned like so many other Christian and conservative channels in general. Having said that, if you're interested in supporting the channel, you can click on my Patreon page if you want to become a paid cross-unit member, which will give you access to many perks outside of the YouTube ecosystem. Other than that, guys, remember that tomorrow is not promised to anyone, and Jesus is King. Be safe, be good, be blessed. I'll see you guys when I see you, and remember, keep preaching the gospel.